Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. Sorry if I sound a little bit different. I am sick with a cold, so my voice is kind of But today I am doing a declutter video. It's been a couple months since I've done a declutter, and I finally have some products that I want to pass on to my friends and family, so I will be sharing everything with you. Some of them aren't makeup, but the majority of it is. I have a couple of other random things, so let's get into it. You guys are probably going to be surprised about this one, but I am decluttering my Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. I actually depotted the colors that I wanted to keep into my Z palette, and then I'm just passing the other ones on. If my friend wants the rest of the palette, she can do what she wants with it. Maybe she can depot the colors, but as you can see, I did depot a lot of colors, and I did take out the pans that I've already used up. So I used up Buttery. Buttery was a matte cream color with a little bit of a yellow undertone, and then I used up Pink Champagne, which I do have a full size single of. And then I used up Treasure, which was a nice champagne color. So I depotted the other ones that I wanted, and I decided to leave in these 5 eyeshadows. So I'll see if my friend wants the rest of the palette, but I just didn't use the other colors, so I figured just depot the ones that I want, save some room, and utilize my Z palette more. So this is going to be passed on or trashed depending on what my friend wants to do with it. I did use up the majority of my samples, but these were the only ones I had left, and they were perfume samples, so I'm going to pass on the Elizabeth & James Bourbon perfume. I didn't love the Elizabeth & James Nirvana white or black, and I'm not a big fan of bourbon in general, so I'm just going to pass that on to my friend. And this is the YSL Mon Paris perfume sample, and I used up a sample of this and remember liking it, but I still have my other full-size perfumes that I like better, so I'm just going to pass it on. This is the Marc Jacobs Divine Decadence. I used up the Decadence one and liked it, but again, I have other perfumes. Angel Muse by Terry Mugler, or Mugler, however you pronounce it, passing that on. And then the other perfume sample that I'm passing on is the Ford Orchid Soleil, and Tom Ford's a little too fancy for me. I haven't even smelled this one, but since it's more of a floral perfume, I'm assuming by the orchid, I probably won't like it. It's kind of random. This is the Purel Coconut Beach Siesta hand sanitizer, and I'm going to be a brand snob on this one, and I just like my Bath & Body Works ones. I think they have better scents, so I'm going to pass this on. This one's brand new. And then this is the Chanel Lift eye cream, I'm pretty sure, and I don't use eye cream, I just use my moisturizer, so I don't want to use this sample and know that I probably won't see any difference with it, so I'm just going to pass this on. I have a nail polish. I was hoping this one would be like the OPI, I just spotted the lizard, but I think this one's a little bit more yellow. This is the China Glaze Rare and Radiant nail polish. And it's just not what I was expecting. I used up a full bottle of the OPI one like when I was in high school, and I loved it. And it's like a duochrome shifty polish, but this one just goes on a little bit more yellow on the nails, where I was hoping it would go on more like blue-green. It is really cool looking in the bottle, but it's just not what I was expecting, so I'm going to pass this on. Another nail polish that I'm passing on is this Butter London Shag polish. This was in my project polish, but I just didn't wear it enough. This is like a metallic red-orange color, so it'd be really nice for the fall. I've only worn it a couple times, and I prefer different colors than this one, so I'm just going to pass it on, but the formula is really nice. And then I'm getting rid of these eyeshadows, and they're like mini eyeshadows from Makeup Forever. It is this purple one, this royal blue one, and then this like aqua blue color. So I'm going to swatch them off camera. So here are what the eyeshadows look like swatched out. I think the aqua one does perform the best, and that one was like one swipe, and these ones I had to swipe a couple times to get pigment, and then this is like 2 swipes for the royal blue and then the purple. I did do a look with the purple, and I think it was in one of my videos, and I did get a lot of compliments on it, but these shadows just aren't that pigmented, and if I want to wear a brighter look, I'd rather wear like a bright look, which is pretty rare that I want to wear like a colorful look, but these just aren't my favorite. I have other brighter eyeshadows that I like a little bit better than these ones, so I'm going to pass these on. But if you want like a muted pop of color, I think these would be nice eyeshadows for you. I have 2 more eyeshadows that I'm going to pass on. This one I've contemplated in every single declutter video that I've had. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow in X, and this was a beautiful color. It's like a duochrome peachy gold color. It is really pretty, and it's a nice highlight on the face, but I don't use it as an eyeshadow. So here's a swatch of it. This would be a gorgeous highlighter for medium to tan skin tones, and it is a nice like blush topper for me, but as an eyeshadow it just doesn't give the pop that I like for my eyeshadows to give. So I think my friend would like this a little bit more than I do, but it does look gorgeous on the face if you do decide to use it as a highlighter. And this one might be a little bit controversial, but this is the Colourpop Boy Band. I'm passing this on because it's a little bit dark for me to wear all over my lid, which is what I was hoping to do with this color. It's a gorgeous, like, coppery, bronzy color. So pigmented. That's what that looks like. It's really pretty. I wore it once or twice, but honestly not that much. I wore it enough to hit pan on it because Colourpop eyeshadows do hit pan very quickly. But I have other eyeshadows in similar tones that are lighter than this. Like, I was hoping this would be a little bit of a darker version of L'Oreal's Amber Rush, which I'm actually wearing on my lids today. So I was hoping it would be like 2 shades darker, but it's definitely a lot darker than it looks in the actual pan, in my opinion, at least on my fair skin. So I'm going to pass this on. It is a really pretty eyeshadow, and I know a lot of people are lusting after this one or have been lusting after it. So I'm just going to pass it on to my friend because I know she loves Colourpop and will get more use out of this than I will. I'm going to get rid of this Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in Smokeout. I just posted an empties video where I talked about the eyeliner in Stag, and this is a very similar color. I don't want to open it because it is like new and not used. So I don't want to use this because I didn't like the formula of that one, and it seems like they're pretty similar, so I'm just going to pass this on. These are kind of sad, but I'm going to pass on these Fresh Sugar Lip Treatments in Cherry and Ruby. And after swatching these, I kind of want to keep Ruby, but I already took it out of my inventory, so I'm just going to pass it on. So here are swatches of them. This one is Cherry and this one is Ruby. Cherry is extremely pigmented and looks kind of orangey on my lips, so I didn't really like that. And then Ruby is a little bit more muted and it's more of like a pinky color. And I just don't love having like a super thick balm and then have it be tinted because I'm kind of worrying about it getting on my teeth and stuff. So I'm going to pass these on, but the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatments are beautiful. I really like the rose one and then the original one. And then lastly, I'm passing on a brush. So this is the Sonia Kashuk number 105 brush, and this is like a very precise maybe inner corner brush or definer brush. This one's just very stiff, and I like my e.l.f. one better, surprisingly. So this one kind of hurts when you're like applying it. And honestly, I don't think it packs on that much color compared to my e.l.f. one that's very similar to this one. So I'm going to pass this on because I like my e.l.f. one a little bit better than this. Those are my most recent declutters. I'm excited to pass this stuff on to my friend because I know she loves trying new makeup. She has a blog, and I think she'll have a lot of fun with it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll probably have another declutter video maybe like in the summer. I tend to do these kind of seasonally. Sometimes I'll have like 1 or 2 per season, but it just depends on what stuff I'm liking and disliking. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.